Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to the Fangoria Movie Challenge. This is the segment I've been doing with my good buddy, Joe the Horror Man. We're not only going to watch, but also review all 101 movies Fangoria thinks we should have seen. Today, we're going to be talking about Jack Be Nimble. Jack Be Nimble is a 1993 film that runs approximately 92 minutes and is written and directed by Garth Maxwell. Now, he was responsible for When Love Comes Along, Beyond Gravity, and some TV. Now this stars Alexis Arquette as Jack. He had transitioned to a woman, so she passed away on September 11th, 2016, at the age of 47. She was in Pulp Fiction, Bride of Chucky, and She's All That. Also stars Sarah Smuts Kennedy as Dora. She was in Oyster Farmer, This Is Not a Love Story, and The Footstep Man. And Bruno Lawrence as Teddy. He passed away on June 10th, 1995, at the age of 54. He was in Gino and The Delinquents. Now, the budget on this film is $750,000, and this movie is from New Zealand. Jack Be Nimble. Okay. I haven't seen many films with Alexis Arquette. I did see Bride of Chucky, where he played Tiffany's lover until she killed him. This was before he transitioned. And he was in Pulp Fiction, but I do not remember him to save my life for some reason. But yeah, this was an amazing performance by him at the time. This story is about Jack, played by Alexis, and Dora, who are brother and sister. And when they are young, their mother takes off because she kind of lost her mind a bit. Their father, who apparently cheated on the mother constantly, never really wanted the kids, so they ended up going to an orphanage. Now, they both got adopted to separate families. Dora got adopted to a family that treated her great. She was treated great. She had loving foster parents, or whatever you want to call them. And, she turned out pretty well. Jack, on the other hand, got adopted by, it kind of seemed like a redneck family, sort of. And they treated him terribly. Beat him, left scars on him, just smacked him around for stupid reasons. Not that there's ever really a good reason, but he would ask a question and he'd get slapped. Well, he starts hearing voices, and it's the voice actually of his sister, because his sister can communicate with him by telepathy. She can also, it wasn't just him, she has this power to communicate with dead people and other things. Meanwhile, Jack, hearing the voices, actually brutalizes his foster mother and father for what they've done to him. And he leaves in search of his sister. He does finally find his sister, and she is actually with a man named Teddy, who loves her, kind of quite a bit older, but he does love her, and she finds out she's pregnant. I'm going to leave it there. There's still quite a bit more to this story, but I'm going to leave it there because most people probably haven't seen this movie, including myself. This was a first-time watch. Fortunately, I had Joe to make a copy for me. Fantastic movie. Really blew me away. I really didn't really know what to expect from it. If you look it up under certain places, it's listed under children and family. It's not a children's movie at all, by any stretch. It's different. It's actually an original idea. I'm going to go ahead and start talking about my relatable recommendation. which Joe tells me it's a relatable recommendation. So what I'm going to do is something that Joe did a while earlier, and I'm going to commit myself, not in an insane asylum where I belong, but I'm going to commit myself to watching Heavenly Creatures. He said that this relates, and this is a tough movie to find a relatable recommendation for. So I'm going to watch this, and that's my recommendation. If there's any way you guys can watch Jack Be Nimble, it is criminally underrated, and it's because the movie is so scarce that I've waited this long to watch it. Like I said, Joe made me a copy of it because this is nearly impossible to find. Image did release this years ago, but if you look now, it's about $100 for the DVD. So it's pretty scarce. Now, if this is on Tubi or something, watch it. It's a fantastic film. It's different. It's not your typical horror film. And it's probably got, as I was talking to Joe about, the most odd killing weapon I've ever seen. And you'll know that when you see it. And check out Heavenly Creatures, because I'm going to. For my recommendation. And don't forget to watch Joe's review and see what he picked as a relatable recommendation. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.